Hello there, my name's Pete Clark. I'm 31 years old and I'm a firefighter in London. I'm also a climbing instructor in Reading, Berkshire, where I live. I work at one of the premier climbing centres in the UK, Reading Climbing Centre, where I teach, and I also teach climbing outdoors at various cliffs and crags around the UK. My acting experience, I trained at the Sylvia Young Theatre School in Marylebone, London, as a teenager. After leaving there, I studied with the American method coach David Bennett in Camden for 2 years. I've been in a number of productions, London's Burning, Soldier Soldier. I filmed a TV show for Discovery UK and US called 9/11 State of Emergency. And just recently I finished an online ad for the Daily Telegraph where I play a rock climber and abseiler. Climbing history, I've been climbing since I was 15, I'm now 31, so for quite some time. Climbed all over the UK, I've been to the Himalayas, and I try and get outside as much as I can to climb. I take part in sport climbing and also trad climbing. My scary experience, or the most horrendous experience I've ever had, was I was climbing at a place called Wyncliffe, which is in the Wye Valley, close to the border of Wales. January 2010, a friend of mine, Graham, he fell 40 metres down a cliff face. Fortunately, a piece of protection that he placed held his fall. A lot of gear had actually ripped out of the rock face as he fell, but one piece held, and he actually landed about a metre off the ground upside down and had fallen 40 metres. He severely injured his arms, his legs. I was on belay. I literally thought he was dead, so I shouted to him for communication. He responded, so I knew he was alive. Yeah, so I was attached to the belay. I had to undo myself, my hands were shaking. I carried out a survey on Graham to see how he was. Fortunately, he was okay, he could walk. We walked half an hour back to the car through a forest. I took him to hospital, we drove back to Reading, and it actually turns out that he'd walked on a broken, his right ankle was broken and his left ankle was smashed, and he'd also got a broken arm and a few other broken bones down the right hand side of his body, so that shows you what adrenaline can do. But out of anything I've seen in the fire service and other parts of my life, that's the most horrendous and actually scary experience I've ever been through, and I wouldn't wish that upon anyone outside of climbing, in climbing. It was awful. But I'd like to talk to you more about that if possible. You can also view my profile on Casting Call Pro UK. My membership number is 122121. It tells you a little bit about me, and it also gives you a black and white headshot, which is probably about 4 years old now. I'm hoping to update that soon. So hopefully I get to meet you guys, and I look forward to speaking to you. Thanks very much. Bye bye.